Welcome back again, my beautiful audience. This section, we are going to be concentrating on a particular set of audience, that's the salary earners. How can salary earners spend wisely during this festive season? This especially when you're having just limited sources of income. How do you make use of this income to be able to what? Navigate through this season of celebration without feeling financially overburdened and still be happy all through the season? As with most things in life, once you've been able to lay a foundation, you can be able to live and even build on it to leave a beautiful legacy. Learning to manage your salary during this festive season and actually set the tone for future ones. And with this, we can be able to form a good financial habit where you can be able to, overcome every form of financial stress. One thing you should know is that money is not actually the goal, but to be financially free is actually the goal. That is what a wise person actually says. Now let's break it further into how we can actually spend wisely as a salary earner. One of the things that we're all familiar with is creation of budgets. And let me tell you something, budgets can never, ever, ever be overemphasized. In essence, what am I saying? Creation of budget builds income management. It gives you this, a self-assurance, not even self-assurance, but this consciousness that, oh, you are dealing with specific amount, and this tends to reduce or even avoid completely impulse buying. So what do we do? Creation of budgets will help you to have a list of specific items, and in this way, you can actually be able to defer your wants from your needs. What other things do you need to do? Saving. And when we look at savings, we need to have savings goals as well as automatic savings. Now, our savings goals could be okay in terms of vacation, in terms of festivals, birthdays, and whatever emergencies that could arise. That is where savings come into place. There's some people that would even tell you that, oh, you need to lock your phone so that you won't even have easy access to those funds no matter what. Now, the third thing or tip that we can be able to, inculcate or adopt is avoiding debt traps. Now, in as much as you know that getting loan for probably investment of emergencies can actually go a long way, but we should try as much as possible to reduce debt or even loan to the barest minimum. This makes you to be financially free and not a slave to your creditor. Now, the fourth tip that we are going to be looking at, tracking your actual expenditure. When you track your actual expenditure, it puts you on check. And before you want to think of spending on that shoe, is it part of my budget? Is this something that can also be able to probably include in my next month's salary? You know, giving room or accommodation for similar things that you would want to purchase. So when you track our expenditure, reducing costs, like I said earlier, you would have to differentiate your wants from your needs. We have basic needs, majorly our housing, our feeding, and our clothing. And the general principles that a lot of us look at are we have the 80-20-20 principles. Some people even make use of the 50, the 30, and the 20 principles. And like whichever one works for you, it's fine. Please take note that being financially literate is a personal choice. You can actually decide, okay, I want to use 50% on basic needs, on housing, feeding, accommodation, and the likes. I want to use 30% on investment, and I want to use 20% on savings. It's the personal choice, whichever one works for you. In conclusion, it takes discipline to always stick to the budget that you have made ready. The first instincts are always right. Please remember that. If it is not on your list the first time, it is likely not to be present. So remember, as we, take time to celebrate and be joyful and spread love, happiness, organize parties and all that, let's ensure that we are not financially overburdened. Track your expenditures, reduce the cost to barest minimum, sorry, and plan for 2025. See you next year.